What's that right there?
Oh, we're on already?
Well, that's the chat room.
D-Block.
So say it up to the chat right now.
Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up? Ghost in the building, master of ceremonies.
I'm so super excited right now.
Me too.
I'm very excited. I go back Locks days, you know, all that stuff. I'm a 90s girl, you know.
No
Every time I DJ, I got to play some D-Block, some Jada, some Styles, some Luch, you know what I mean?
Good
so
looking.
I'm very excited to have you here. Thank
I
you for coming.
appreciate that. Thanks for having me.
Tell you right now, super gangster, extraordinary gentleman. That shit changed my whole college experience.
Oh, good looking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you and Alchemist went in on that joint. Blackout.
Yeah.
So there's a big up to everybody on the chat. Even the haters, you know, they're always around. But
Yeah, what up, chat people? What's going on, yo? Master of ceremonies in stores.
Yes, I actually just copped that. I'm mad I left my copy because I wanted to get an autograph for my boy and surprise him because he's a huge fan of yours.
But get that dropped October 4th, so it's in stores
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
In stores
How's
right
it doing
now.
so far?
I don't know. I don't check
You
I
don't-
don't check
you don't
on
check
numbers.
that?
I check on people.
now. Exactly.
check out-
People response is good for
That's
me.
what's up.
You
That's
know,
what's up. That's
I make it
what's
my
up.
business for all the years never to like let that be my focus.
The
You know what I
numbers
mean? I'm an
and stuff
MC,
like
so
that.
I feel fortunate enough to be able to for anybody to hear me. So I keep that in mind from day one.
Nah, cause I just seen the pictures from the party. It looks like what was in there? Buster.
Yeah,
Boy Banks,
Busta Banks, A.B.
Sheep.
Storm, Luch, Kiss was a crazy night.
Nice.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Now, we got a lot to ask you. You know, Bruce has some questions. I have some questions. One of the things that impresses me most about you, especially being on Twitter and learning a little bit about you, let's talk about the juice. Can we talk
No
about the
doubt.
juice first? Because this is important to you, right?
Yeah.
It's very... And
Yeah,
it's
I stay
impressive.
juiced up.
You stay... Tell the people about the juice.
I mean, juice is just like fruits and veggies. Squeeze. Like, we got a juice bar. We sell fruits, natural fruit juices, natural veggies, squeeze, smoothies, protein shakes, sea moss, wheatgrass, things of that nature. And basically, as being from the hood and me being in hip hop, and with so much hip hop based is, you know, what we hear in hip hop, we take as law sometimes in the hood.
Yeah.
So, you know, you hear about the diamonds, the chicks, the clothes, the flashiness and all of that. But you can't enjoy none of that without good health. So, you know, I try to walk the fine line and knowing I'm in the industry, but what's real outside. So I got a bunch of homies, bunch of young folks, bunch of older folks. And, you know, we don't all have health insurance. We don't all go to the doctor until something goes wrong, most of us.
Yep.
So we just try to add the juice in our lifestyle and other things to at least keep us a little healthy and prevent as much as we could. And besides that, the kids look at us. So whatever you doing, your kids is most likely going to do.
Definitely.
So what they see you doing in the crib, so try to eat healthy in the crib, do healthy things, and, you know, lead by example.
That was very impressive to me because, like you said, you know, hip-hop becomes the law for the hood.
Yeah.
So, you know, as a role model, like, it was very impressive for me to see that you were encouraging, you know, the hood to be healthy.
Every time,
And-
every trip.
And prior to you releasing I Get High, you like lost mad weight, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I get high. I probably would say around.
I feel like that was the video that I saw you doing pull-ups in that video. I was like,
Yeah, I was all right. That was Blow Your Mind.
Was it Blow Your Mind?
It's the Blow Your Mind
That's what
video.
it is, Blow Your Mind. Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm a little sick.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about getting high. I apologize. I apologize. I've not smoked today. I'm very sick. But I noticed that's where you were getting into the healthy lifestyle. What prompted the healthy lifestyle? Was it just...
County pen.
Okay.
Okay.
That prompts a lot of stuff.
That'll do that
County
to you.
pen. Now, I was in the county pen. I just, you know, I used to work out before I actually got in rap. But when you get in hip hop, you're busy, you're on the road. You know,
Gotta
I
eat
just
fast
fast
food,
food all the time. I had let it go. And then when I got in the pen, and I was like, damn, I'm kind of big for my size. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel in great shape. And then I just started eating and thinking of things I could do. And I never ate the jail trays. And then the CEOs was like, he's going to eat a tray. I was like, hell no, I ain't going to eat no tray. So I was just eating fruit and, you know, oatmeal, things of that nature, peanut butter, soups here and there. And then when I got out, I said, I'm going to keep in mind of, you know, be more mindful of the things I eat, make sure I stay working out, and just try to live a little more healthy.
And that's
stay up.
inspirational. That's inspirational.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to bring it to this because Locks, y'all brought like a certain level of like grittiness and like rawness to hip hop. So when you see the game right now, like what's going on in hip hop right now, everybody got their sweaters on and they wearing them Britney Spears jeans and shit like that.
It's like nerd status now.
What you feel about the game right now?
Musically, I think it's making a change for the better right now. I think it's coming back around. You know what I mean? You got the release of my album, Master of Ceremonies, and J. Cole just released his joint, and that means they both real hip hop albums. And if people could listen to a vet and a rookie, and it's a hip hop album, and they actually mean something at the moment, I could say it's spinning back around. As far as fashion, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little older, so sometimes I gotta look and think, maybe we looked crazy when we was younger, and the older folks thought so too. But I think it's just a little bit out of hand with the boys with the female clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really not cool. Like, you know what I mean? To me, that's just not cool. And then it's not cool. Like, a sag is all right, but like, I don't want to see your whole boxes, and I don't want to see the front of your boxes. Like, that ain't cool. But
I'm so
like,
glad you said that.
But everybody grows and matures and learns, and this is hip hop. I think it's just up to some people who's older to act older. Because I think you know what it is with people. I think hip hop, as well as sports and everything, is a young man's game. So then you get, when some people get older or as they mature, instead of filling their place and taking their shoes as an OG, they rather not be an OG and mix in with the young. Sometimes sometimes that's because the young don't respect the elders either. So it puts it in a funny spot. So as an elder sometimes, or old OG, you gotta be able to say, yo, like, like the boys coming to the juice bar, I tell them, like, pick your pants up a little. Ladies is in here, the kids is in here, the babies is in here, pick your joints up. And they pick them up, like, you know what I'm saying? They respect me. So I'd be cool with it, like, and then I got kids too. Like, besides that, I got kids. I got a 13-year-old son. I got a 16-year-old daughter. So at the same time, I deal with fatherhood and looking at, I take myself out as a rapper and just as a father of 2 teenage kids and seeing what the fashion is and what's going on. So I try to not be too judgmental. I just try to tell the boys, don't look like a girl and don't be in the mirror more than the girls is to the little dudes in the neighborhood. And, just, you can wear fitting, but you ain't got to be skin tight.
It's true, it's true. Can I ask, you mentioned about being an older artist and relevance, which I don't think for, like, somebody like yourself, I don't see that it being an issue, being older. What do you think that maybe you did to maintain your relevance as an older artist, I guess? 'Cause there's not
just be me. Just be me. Like, I'm not scared to be an OG. Like, you know what I'm saying? We still look young. I still move good. I still
like
on the ball. I'm still good. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it as like my time and experience and the things I've been through. If I could help somebody else out and tell them so they could avoid going through what I've gone through, it's like that. And then on the other hand, I respect the youth as the youth. I respect my elders as they elders, and I respect your body of work or whatever you do and the person you are. So I don't really go off on any of that. So I think what you give out, you get back. So I don't give out that kind of energy. So I don't think I get back that kind of energy.
Okay.
Like,
Now, I heard you mention J. Cole earlier as like one of the new cats in hip hop right now. So who you checking for right now that's new in the game?
I tell people I like J. Cole. I like Meek Mill. I like Vado. I like Fred the Godson. I like Kendrick Lamar. I like French Montana's movement. A few other young boys, I like what they're doing.
All right, now, on the opposite end of that, I seen a couple weeks ago, the game actually just put out a list of who we thought was the top 5 wackest rappers in the game. Yeah. Who's whack right now?
The game?
Man, I'm not that's not my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to point no fingers at nobody and say who's whack, because that's how they earn their money and how they get their dollar.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I'm a little older, so
you don't need
if I don't have a problem with you, I'm not really gonna say nothing about you. That's your business, what you do. I definitely have my personal opinions on a lot of MCs, but that's my personal opinion. I like to keep my. That's not for me to do. I don't want to do that.
It's crazy when a whack person asks that, but anyways, one of the things that also was interesting to me about you was finding out that you wrote a book.
Yeah, I write fiction novel.
Yes, called
Invincible.
Now, first, before I realized that it was an actual fiction novel, I said, okay, maybe he's schooling the youth. I tried to figure what I thought maybe it was. And when I heard, when I researched on it and I realized, wow, it's a fiction novel.
Yeah.
I know that you've wanted to write all the time, and maybe people don't know, you wrote that on your BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Which
Definitely,
is crazy.
I wrote it on my BlackBerry.
Which is crazy.
The whole thing?
I started on the sidekick, like when I first up and did it. Then I put the chapters away, and I wasn't gonna do it. And I showed everyone, my family and my homies and my management. They was like, "Go through it." So then I upgraded, got me a BlackBerry, and then I just went through it. Yeah, the whole thing. It was pretty simple for me. Like I just used what I felt, like what I thought was the easiest way for me. Like and that was just I would write in my memo pad, forward as an email, then copy, paste, print.
Nice.
And look at the work. Like, so for me that's what worked. Like sometimes I think you got to step to your business when you want to do something, because what was holding me back is I guess I wasn't sure of the formal way to do it. Like how everybody else does it, or I never went to school, so those kind of things were preventing me or kind of holding me back. And I just said, screw it. Like I know how to read. I know how to write, like, you know what I mean?
That's half the battle.
I'll figure it out from there. Yeah.
That was really interesting to hear, because actually, I had always wanted to write, but felt kind of the same way you felt. Like, I don't really know how I'm supposed to do it. You feel like there's a format.
Yeah.
That to me was very inspiring to hear. And I think it's also good for the kids to see that, you can be hip and be knowledgeable, write books. I think that's really a good look.
Very nice. Now, I seen an interview. I don't know if you saw this interview from yesterday with Irv Gotti. He was actually on with Sway. And he actually brought you guys up the locks. He was talking about kind of like back in the day being in the studio, y'all, DMX in there, things like that. Kind of like the golden age of hip-hop.
Yeah.
Like, what do you remember most about that time? Like, I'm talking like 96 through like 03, like that golden age of hip-hop right there.
Competitiveness. It seems like whether it was a mixtape album or whatever you was doing, you knew that there was a whole slew of MCs out there that had ill bars. So for you to even say anything, you had to rely on the weight of your lyrics during that particular era. Like it was no the beat's crazy and the hook's crazy and you just sliding over with that. The beat got to be crazy, the hook got to be crazy, and you got to say something crazy. Like I explained to somebody the other day, they was asking me something, and I said, and I use this example with everybody when they ask me what's the difference between that era and this era. I said if you go back in that era and you ask somebody who's your favorite MCs or your top favorite 5, top 3, whatever you may ask, and you tell them, yo, give me the second verse off this song, they'll give it to you. I asked this whole room right now who's their top favorite 5 songs and tell you to sing me the second verse off of one of them. It'd be pretty damn hard for everybody to do that.
So true.
Like, you know what I mean? So that just shows the change in time and what happened during the time and how it went from your lyrics being important in the whole song to you need a beat and a hook and you good. But I think we at the period in time, like right now, as I just named the young men I just mentioned, they've making it back into hip hop again, and many of us, and even a couple of my peers and those who are older than me, all stepping back into it and putting their soul into it. And I think that's all it takes is a little soul and a little consciousness.
Nice.
Hold on one second. I wanna make sure we get you some water. You want some water?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. See, she's so nice, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know how my boy's feeling. I can tell.
Nah, but it'd be crazy if I ain't ask about this, because when I was in high school, that was around the time of the D-Block Rockefeller back and forth right there. And then, like, what do you remember most about that right there?
D-Block and Rockefeller back and forth, that it could have went down.
Like,
that could have been very ugly if we would have seen each other on the streets at the wrong time.
What prompted that whole?
I'm not even sure. I really don't remember, but it's like it happened. Screw it. It's on.
This is not always the way it happens.
Somebody said something wrong,
and then it's just like
somebody made some kind of wrong move.
Because it's funny, like when you think about that back then, how you said like it could have gone down. Like now it seems like when dudes beef, it's like somebody sends a tweet and then somebody sends a tweet back. I
don't totally blame that on an artist. Like I can't definitely won't sit here and do that because it's media and people hyping it up.
Yep.
That's like let's take rap out of it. If me and you had a problem, like with most men or most dudes, like if you got a problem and you there with a dude face to face and you close the door with no room and like, yo, let's address our issues, whether you want to talk, scrap, however you want to do it, let's do it right now. A dude would be more reasonable and probably think as if you was to do it in front of his homeboys. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That always changed the dynamics, the crowd, ego, pride, homeboys. That's like as when you have an issue, like when I have an issue with somebody and I feel they of a certain magnitude or aggressiveness or content about it, I try to step to my business immediately and man to man, so it won't really be no ego in it. So if you want to do it or however you want to step to the side and do whatever you want to do, you do it without ego or sensible or even talking like, all right, let's talk, because you probably might be able to talk more sensible when it's just you and that person. So you got to always understand when people get into things and add on to it and add their 2 cents and they talking, you're going to definitely, your ego will be pulled into it.
Yeah, that's how it is with everything, not just rap, but like anything in general.
That's life, period. That's outside in the hood.
Exactly.
But
now, tell us some more about the album. Master of Ceremonies in store as of Tuesday. What can we expect on this album right here?
Soul and hip hop and authenticity. Like,
that's what the game
even
is
if it ain't
right
your
now.
type of hip hop, when you hear it, that I'm hip hop. Like, I didn't just do this to throw it out there. I did this so people could feel it, and when they play it, if they like or dig my type of music, they gonna understand where I'm coming from or my flight, my struggle, and everything I've been through, which is practically the same as mostly everybody out there. That's what I do it for.
What's the first single on there?
Harsh.
And I see you have Lloyd Banks. We got Avery Storm. I love Avery Storm.
Yeah.
He blew up Pharoah Monch, like him, Chic Luch, of course.
Even Pharrell.
Pharrell, Rick Ross, Jadakiss, of course.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing I like also about the Locks. Like, I think over the years, even though you guys have done your separate projects, like, it's very clear that you guys are still cool.
Yeah, loyalty is royalty.
Yeah, and I think that's cool because sometimes you see groups and they break up and it's all this drama and it makes it, it almost makes you think, were they really boys in the first place?
Yeah, that's what I think a lot.
Yeah,
But money comes in between people. Like
Money
if you don't
makes things
have a set structure before you get here, like, you know what I mean? If you don't know why you're here, if you don't have principles, if you don't have honor, you don't have pride, you don't have that loyalty for your team, then any of that could easily happen. Like, you got to know, sometimes when you've been broke with somebody and you've been through the struggle, like, it's like whatever.
Yeah,
we could get we've
money
been
don't
broke
change
together.
because
We could get money together.
you're
If
not
we go
scared to
back
be broke
again, we still going to go get
Still
money
niggas.
again. So, that's how we roll.
That's what it is. I'm sorry, my phone is. I was eagerly anticipating you coming. I actually have another gig. I don't even get to enjoy the show today. I actually have to DJ 25 plus thing, but I'm gonna be there after. I was sending you a tweet like, "Yo, we need to smoke a blunt, please."
Can we smoke here?
No, well, I guess you would be the only time I probably would get away with it. It's Styles P.
Yeah,
This,
But
blow our minds.
nah, but I think like what you were saying earlier, I think that's one of the reasons why to this day, like, your crew still gets respect. Because it's real. Like, we could see that you and Jada and Sheik, y'all are like real deal niggas, like in real life.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
I want to just make sure there's questions in the chat. So
Thank you.
I want to get to the questions in the chat. Somebody wants to know what they got to do to get you in the studio tonight. I'll be his manager. You give us 3 stacks, he's there.
3 ain't enough.
Damn, I thought I was doing good. 45, that's good? Maybe. I don't know, because you might be whack, though.
Come to the club and talk to me about
Yeah,
it.
come support him tonight, and then we'll
Meet me
talk
at
about it.
Jovans, bring your brown paper bag and let's discuss it.
That's what it is. Smoke from Straight from the Streets, who is also from musicfiend.com. What's up, Smoke? He wants to know, which I don't even know why anybody would ask that. He wants to know would you ever deal with Puff again?
It depends how the business looks. I'm a businessman.
Yeah. Shiesty L wants me to ask you about the Wu-Tang collab.
Yeah, that's gonna be ill, bro. Ghostface and Sheik spearheaded the project. They was on the road together, came back like, yo, we gonna do this project. And I thought it was dope. Kiss thought it was dope. Ray thought it was dope. A few other people thought it was dope. And here we go.
All right. Let me see.
You reading off of there?
Yeah, well,
I'm like the old Terminator. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm like,
I know it's tough. Well, this is the chat, so you can see it a little
cool,
bit bigger.
so I can
but
see
this
it.
is what it actually looks like to everybody that's viewing it.
Alright,
like
cool.
the chat. So I'm just looking right here because I'm like you. I'm old.
Somebody else just asked,
I'm old with you.
what was it like coming up in the same era as like B.I.G., being in the
Ray.
studio with him?
working with Big and coming up with Big was great. Like, you know what I mean? especially for us newcomers. We was just coming in the game. That was the greatest label, greatest spot, and to me, still the greatest rapper in the world. So to be accepted open arms with all love, and him to be like, yo, y'all ill, y'all crazy, y'all spit. For us, that was great, and to see how he worked, and his work ethic was crazy, like just insane to me.
Kay says, tell Styles I got some good perp for him. I'll drop it off. All right.
No doubt, Jovans, let's go.
I'm saying don't be meet my boy at the club and hook my boy up. I'm not. You just got to take care of him because I'm not gonna be there till later. So please.
I'm with that.
DJ Blackout, who's also from musicfiend.com. What's going on, Blackout? He wants to know, is there going to be a Locks album and when, please?
Please.
We working on it. We just trying to get this paperwork right, man. If it was up to us, the Locks album would have been out a long lot of years ago. But it's a lot of paperwork and tied up with that, and it's looking better than ever before. And we hoping to come to a closure sometime very soon. If not, we just gonna throw out a mixtape next year.
Yeah, that seems to be all the craze lately, the mixtapes anyway. Yeah. So
people want their music and they want it now.
No doubt.
So many people, there's like at least 3 people that just asked in the chat how much it costs for a feature. Let's talk about
come see me at Jovans. It depends what you want, how long it's going to be, and all of that.
Are you one of the, like, I know that there's a couple
talking business on the
yeah, of course not. Of
that's
course
not the wisest kind of thing.
Definitely. And I don't know if he's going to take you seriously if you're just asking quick, like, how much for a feature? Like, I don't know, but
if I'm in Providence and you in Providence, you should try to come down to Jovans and be about your business.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
You know, I ain't got no security, so you can walk up to me.
Yeah, no, that's also impressive too. I have to say, because the past 4 weeks we've had Meek Mills, French Montana, Fred the Godson, and like
security on deck.
Security on deck, except for Fred. Fred was mad cool. Fred walked straight through the crowd to the bathroom with his Jesus piece, like whatever. I'm going to the bathroom. I don't care. Which I always respect because we're from the hood. Rappers from the hood. Like we can't be acting too. We can't be acting like we're too good. You know what I mean?
No, I mean I can't. If you gotta protect yourself. Like you know what I'm saying. Whatever you need to do. But I'm just saying you can find me.
And I think you carry yourself in a way that people respect you, so you don't have to really worry about it.
I be chilling. I'm a cool dude, man.
Because I still remember you came out here a couple years ago. You was at Lupo's, and you had the big band set up and shit like that. One of the dopest shows ever. You went in the crowd with niggas, and you was just in there. I
do that. That's part of my show. That's part of my show. When the energy's right, I'm in the crowd.
And you know what I like about that? It brings me back to where hip hop started. Before it got all Hollywood, and you couldn't even talk to your favorite artist. You couldn't even now it's like you get mushed in the face by him, but I won't say his name, but but I love him anyways. But it could be very tough.
Now, I just read an interview with Rose. He's actually co-signing you right now. He said that you're one of his favorite rappers in the game, like ever. So we gonna see some work with you and Rose, MMG, something like that.
Not on MMG. We definitely got work. I just worked with Meek a couple weeks ago. Ill song, and I told Rick the same thing. I think he's a ill spitter. Like you know what I mean. As long as he keep doing his thing.
I like to see that.
I like
too.
how he spits.
I like to see
I love his new single. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, but I think that'd be like a real dope collab right there. It's bringing old world hip hop, new world hip hop, old boss, new boss. You know what I'm saying? So we on the lookout for that.
All right. Jeff Gore says he will definitely be in there trying to talk business. Actually, you know what? If you really want to do business with my boy Styles P, go on your Facebook.
KJ,
go.
I didn't mean to push you at Lupus, KJ. I don't play that arm around.
Yeah, because
sometimes people.
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
And I've seen it before where you get your arm around, rip.
Yeah, and it's not like
around me in the club.
Prov. There'd be some hood people. I think little kids
I love you, though,
change
KJ.
that.
It's all love. My bad, bro.
But it threw me off of what I was gonna say. But I was gonna tell you what I need everybody, all 38 people that are in the chat, and however many people are online right now. I need you to go on your Facebook. I need you to go on your Twitter. I need you to let everybody know that Styles P is in Providence tonight, and he's gonna be at Jovans. It's $15 to get in.
You might want to come. The kid.
You want to come? Definitely.
So
D-Ray says she needs some more songs like "Damn, Look at Her."
Yeah, I got a few of those.
Nah, we need more like Pain and Green Piece of Paper.
I got a little bit of everything. I am loaded up. I am loaded up over here.
I think that's the thing I like about your stuff is it's very eclectic. It's different. It's not everything don't sound the same.
Nah, you gotta switch
verses
it up.
Don't get repeated. You know, which seems to happen a lot these days.
Yeah, that does happen a lot.
I don't know. I talk shit sometimes, but
It's
DJs can do that. What's up with the Rough Riders?
I need my glasses.
You do? Does anybody have his?
Nah, nobody has them. I left them home.
Can you see?
The Rough Riders chilling. D be coming to the juice bar with me all the time, and yeah, I would. Rough Riders fan for life, double R for life.
All right.
You need more stop scheming? Jeff, go. I got you.
Oh, all right, that's better. Wow. Oh, and Gorgeous keeps saying, Styles, I love you. Did you know that?
I love you too.
She's sending me private messages.
DJ
Bitch,
Blackout.
get away from him.
Back.
I think they Styles P signed my Invincible book at the car show. He performed with my shit. That's what's up.
That's what's
at the
up.
car show where? At the car show where?
Car show last year. It was
The Key. That's my shit too.
Downtown.
All right, all right. And DJ Dax says he wants you to bring the whole family next time.
No doubt.
He did remember. He remembered that.
Dynamite Bella, what up? That says Bella.
They want to send you beats. Dynamite Bella, yep. She's actually also
send me beats. If you improv, bring them to the show.
I think my man Jeff Gore is gonna be in there. He's looking for you, man. He's trying to get that CD in your hands.
Nizzo says, how did you feel about Russ clipping half of your verse on BMF?
That's what you got to do for radio songs. You can't leave a whole verse timing wise. Industry thing. I respect the rules.
Yeah, and
I do it. I've done it to people myself.
So you already know. You're like, I know. But I guess if anybody wants to bring beats or anything, y'all need to come down. Y'all need to see him tonight. It's at Jovans. You know what goes on every Friday. We always got somebody. I'm super, super, super excited that you're going to be there. And I really am. I'm glad you're here. And I think it's going to be a good show. I'm trying to see where the Angels sleep. Studio time after.
Good looking Freddie Fame.
Oh, he said that he has a lot of different tracks, but he will hook you up with more tracks like Look at Her.
But everybody wants a piece of Styles P, man.
How you feel about how watered down the hip hop game got? I think it's coming back around. I think the young boys are doing their job. Guess 992. I think it'll be all right. Everything happens for a reason.
Word.
P needs to visit some of the studios in Providence. When's the next Styles P? Tonight,
nigga, you high?
Tonight, Bryant. I need to smoke some of that shit.
Yo, Brian, when that Brian 401, I need what you got.
Yeah, for real. Come see me. Oh, okay. Oh, she wants to show him her skills. We'll wave outside. Let's wave real quick to people outside. Wherever she is. I don't see her. Hey. All right, well, I can't see her, so Latina. Big up to all my Ladies Lounge girls in the building, too.
No doubt.
Any more questions?
Well, let them know about the album one last time.
Master of Ceremonies is in stores now. If you ain't get it, you slipping. It's just authentic hip hop. If you can't buy it and you got the bootleg, at least tell somebody who can buy it to get the real one. That shit, it kind of be screwed up. I feel you, cuz.
So that don't make you mad. I think I've seen artists like tweeting like, "Oh, the bootleg, da 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 da."
I just tell anybody who got the bootleg. I feel if you're a real fan and you bought the bootleg and you're a real fan of something, then maybe you had to buy the bootleg, or maybe you that. I don't know, like you know what I'm saying. But I'm just at the point where if you feel the music and you love it when you cop the bootleg, I just want you to help me promote. Then just help me get a sale since whatever.
That is what's going on.
But once again, be sure to check out my man Styles P.
No doubt.
Jovans tonight.
No doubt. Hit me up on Twitter, The Real Styles P. If you ever in New York, make sure you come to Juices for Life, 1026 Castle Hill Ave, between Chatterton and Bruckner. If you can't make it to the juice bar, I suggest you go to Best Buy, Sears, whatever. Go get you a Jack LaLanne juicer, a Breville, whatever they call that joint. Get you some fruits from the supermarket. Look up different menus on the internet, fruit, juice, veggie blends, and all of that, and take care of yourself.
Swag.
All right, that's what it is, musicfiend.com. Big ups to Basement to the Attic for allowing us to invade their show, too. We appreciate that. So big ups to the people here. And make sure you go down there to Jovans, and that's pretty much it. I'm headed to First Fridays, but I'll be there after.
Guess 822. I be high sometimes to be responding to everybody's tweets. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I can't really see
Hi,
good.
Wendy.
But hit me up. I'm gonna hit you back.
Swag.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I was just going. I don't know. I was going in today. I was like, Styles P, I'm sick. I don't know if I'm gonna meet you. Can you hurry up and get
You know
here?
what? I'll be trying to explain to people sometimes too. Like one, I be stoned.
Yeah, I understand. Me
Two.
too.
I'm not a great multitasker. I'm like, I didn't come, like, I'm not that great.
We're older.
I'm
We're
like
OGs.
Nah, even before that, I'm like a one or two things person. Like, let me focus, get this out the way, and I
then you
get to the
next
next
thing.
and rock that like that. Like, the past few years, I've been trying to scramble and do everything. So, you know, and then it's be like, I feel bad because I got like 160,000 followers or something. So I imagine how I feel bad for the people with millions and millions.
Yeah, I can't imagine what their
'Cause,
timeline.
You know, I'm old school, so the people in cyber will be emotional, and I ain't used to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Because
they
I don't
do
even
that.
really care about people's feelings that I even be around. If it's on some
To be
dumb
worried
stuff,
about somebody
like, you know,
all mad, like,
I'd be like, if it don't
"Styles,
really
you
care,
cheat me."
I'm really mad. I'd be like, he tripping, he'll get over it.
Yeah,
She'll get
because
over
it is just the internet.
Yeah,
I
like-
think that Twitter though, we've kind of gotten spoiled because we
Yeah.
get directly to some of our artists, and we're
Yeah.
expecting that pretty much from all the artists that we like, and sometimes it's not
And
possible.
then when you hit one person, you got to do it. Then you stuck there all day doing it. Whoa, why you
Everybody.
ain't do me, son?
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't retweet me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm back. I'm high. I'm high. Like,
That's
I don't
what
know
it
to
is.
say.
Make sure y'all come
Yeah.
out and see my boy. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the
One
Basement
love,
to
y'all.
the Attic.
Masters of Ceremonies in store. Hold your boy down. D Block. Come to
get that.
Jovans. I'm going to tear it up tonight.
That's what it is. All right, we out. MusicFiend.com.